Hey guys, it's Danny Estrella. Thanks for tuning in to Work-Life Balance, a little sneak peek at my life, balancing my work, my family, and traveling and all that fun stuff. Today you're gonna see in our episode a 2-in-1, which is gonna be 2 events in one day where we run from one place to the other, trying to make sure we cover all our ends and provide some excellent performance and excellent service. If you like what you see, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe for more videos. Also, make sure you put a little comment down below if you like the video, if you want to see more videos like this, or what you do want to see. A lot of people always ask me, how do I do it? How do I balance my work, my life, my kids? Do I sleep? So you'll get to see a lot of that in these videos, in these episodes. So let's get to it. Here we go. All right, so I loaded up the equipment the night before. So I dropped my kids off and came back to load everything in. Once everything was in, I went to every classroom and I handed out some foam glow rods. We also had a cryo gun that I brought. It was pretty cool. It was a nice little surprise. And they got a good kick out of that. So you'll see I had handed it to some of the teachers. I even gave it to the principal as they peeked into the classrooms. So it was pretty cool. You know, they had their phones out and some parents were in there too, in the hallways that were there for career day. And they were like, oh man, how are we gonna follow this? So this is how we do it. You know, we try to go to the fullest and try to go above and beyond and over deliver. So I was able to really get the kids excited, as you see right there. And the easiest way to do it is take this little cart, you know, regular hand truck or hand cart or DJ cart that everybody knows or everybody has or everyone has seen. And they actually sell this little piece. It's like a piece of wood that goes with it. It's sold separately. And at first, when I bought it, I was like, what am I gonna use this for? I knew I was gonna eventually use it. And to be honest, all I really have used it for is stuff like this, where it's like a show and tell type of thing. And it worked out really well with the school. I was able to do a lot of the stuff wireless. The coffin obviously gets plugged into a wall, but for those DJs that know how to run wireless controllers and make sure your laptop is all hooked up, that wireless speaker works out well, as most wireless speakers out nowadays run for 4 to 6 hours. So that is how career day is done. I did a little over delivering because not only did I want to just be there for my kids, but I wanted to be there to the fullest. The night before, I literally ran to my office, grabbed that CO2 and loaded it up, made sure that it was gonna be safe enough, but cool enough. And added a couple of other elements there. You know, let their friends come and play with the DJ gear. A lot of that stuff was definitely important to me to make it important to them. And walking through the halls, seeing all the teachers, seeing the parents. Some of the parents were intimidated to come, you know, after me because they were like, oh, how do I follow that up? You know, it's pretty cool how you can really elevate expectations and really create memories just in that little time span. So that was from 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning, all the way through till about noon. Then from there, I got to work. Although that was a little bit of work, the real work is, you know, producing an event. So at the time, I had scheduled a crew to go there and start the load-in. I was lucky enough to know one of the people in the place that runs the whole building who used to work for M2M, which is pretty awesome. So shout out to Dallas if you're watching. Thank you so much for all your help. And the entire crew at Nordstrom. For those of you that don't know, Nordstrom has a flagship store in Midtown. Beautiful building. For the ladies, it's a 5-floor mall of all women's stuff. So definitely a cool thing to check out. Go over there. There's an event space there where they house about 70 to 80 people at most, a bar overlooking the merchandise. You know, really cool space if you want to have an event there. Go inquire and talk to Mike. It's a really cool space. So once I got there, the equipment was already loaded in. We started setting up the LED wall, and the unique arrangement that we put together for the Marriott was that the LED wall wasn't just gonna be one big screen. I decided to split the strips onto the sides. I've been doing a lot of this because it definitely gives people a different feel. That particular event had a specific brand logo that they wanted on one side. Then they wanted pictures of the sales reps in the middle. Then they wanted pictures of their property, whatever the sales rep was representing. They were, you know, showing off and showcasing a lot of the properties that they handled. So that was also in the middle. And then another strip on the right was that picture of the salesperson or the Marriott representative. So all of these things are very important and very unique for those DJs out there that have LED walls or video screens. Try to utilize them to the client's advantage, customize it. Don't be afraid to do different things. All these different arrangements are definitely possible. They're also useful. It's not like every single LED wall has to be a 12 or 16 wide by 8 or 9 feet high screen. Anybody can do that. To bring value to the client is my goal. And again, to over deliver, to make sure that they do exactly what they said and did, and make sure that I can get that reoccurring customer back, and make sure that they know that M2M is the go-to company, that I'm the go-to person to try to design them something a little different. They initially had come just for a photo booth, which you'll see right there, where we have somebody walking around with a different photo booth as opposed to having just something stationary where people walk up to it and it's just there. Some people were a little too shy, so Dominique, awesome, charismatic young lady who decided to join our team, walked around and approached groups, approached individuals, and before you knew it, she broke the ice. Everybody, had fun with it. They had a drink or two. They were coming back for more pictures. We did a little background music, and that was it. So that is how you do a 2-in-1 and still try to be a hero dad and a family man, of course. So stay tuned and check out some other peeks into my life as a professional, a dad, a family man, a husband, a loving husband, and enjoy.